are you guys?
Good. How are you?
You're looking super happy.
Thank you.
I wonder why. Show me that rock. Yes. Beautiful. How happy are you guys right now?
I'm so happy.
Same. So happy I couldn't be happy.
Haven't stopped smiling.
So you obviously you watched the finale last night. From your perspective, like how did you when it played out on TV? Like it's got to be different than what you're feeling at that moment, right?
Yeah, like during the moment, I guess there's so much that goes on that you kind of like black it out, I guess. So watching it back on TV was nice. I mean, besides the fact that I was upset a few times because he likes to be a little jokester, but it's amazing to watch our story back.
Yeah, no, I feel the same way. It's always great to be able to see it again because we're so like caught up in the moment and like, normally you don't get to capture, these great moments like that, but because it's on TV, everything gets captured and us to be able to see it back and know like how we were feeling in the moment and how excited, we were. Now we get to relive that twice and it was just great.
And that's kind of amazing, right? Like what couple can actually look back and be able to say that they watched their love story play out on TV?
Yeah, no, like we're just two lucky in love individuals.
Okay, so when did you know that you were going to propose?
Wow, when did I know? You know what? I see at the fantasy suite, I was like, hey, I have to take some more time to think about it.
Yeah.
I knew, which way I was leaning. I pretty much knew, this was going to, end in an engagement, but it's still a big moment. It's everything that I've ever wanted, the start of a family and a fiance. So I was like, okay, since it is so big, take some time, to actually think about it. It didn't take me that long to come to, the right decision that I knew I was going to make. And then I just got out there and did it and proposed.
And for each of you, what was the moment that you realized that you loved each other?
I realized it during our first date. Like I was just like, I think I love this man.
Yeah.
It was after the first date. I think I talked about it even, when I was doing the proposals and the feelings that you have. And I know that feeling is love and it didn't go away. I didn't want it to go away. It still hasn't gone away now.
The connection we had right off the bat, something about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are your plans now? Like, do you live in the same area or where do you?
Now I live in Atlanta.
Okay.
So I'm doing flying back and forth until I can get here for good.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the plan. The plan is to get her, to New York, and then from there we'll meet the families and wedding plan and babies and all of this good stuff.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about babies. This is definitely something that's in your future. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And how soon do you want to get started?
Well, I guess I'll let you answer that,
It's probably just we want to get everything settled, have our wedding. I want to get a house, like get our life started, and then we gotta.
Yeah, I am ready whenever. So whenever she says, "Hey, time to pop them out,"
she's like, "Time to pop them out."
Let's
How many? How many do you think you want?
I want a basketball team, so 5, 6.
Nice.
Look at that. I want to have as many as we can have, as many as she's willing to have. So.
Okay, so what did you think? We did things differently this season and with all the guest hosts. Who was your favorite, and what did you think about the idea of having guest hosts come in?
Wow, I think my favorite. I have 2 favorites. So you got Lance Bass. You can't forget about Lance. He was the start, of our romance on our first date.
Yeah.
And you got Lil Jon. Lil Jon turned it up in there.
It was great.
I would say the same.
Yeah. Anybody you think should be permanent host?
I thought Lance would be a great permanent host, but I might be a little biased because he's magic with us. So
Yeah, I think everybody was, so great. I think everybody could, fill the shoes of the permanent host. So yeah, I hear that they found a new permanent host anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah. So for the Bachelor, what do you guys think about Jesse Palmer?
Hey, once in the family, always in the family. Welcome.
Right.
Hope he does a great job with the Bachelor, and hopefully, he can get him to find what we have.
Yeah. And so did you watch the promo for The Bachelorette last night?
I did.
Yeah,
I'm
so
very excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Michelle's journey. She seems great. And again, I hope she finds, what we have, and I'm sure she will.
What would your advice be to her?
Be yourself. Stay
Yeah.
true to yourself and don't put up with nothing.
No BS.
No
What would you say would have been like the biggest challenge being on Bachelor in Paradise? Something that maybe you didn't expect going in?
Good question.
I think that the biggest challenge, at least for me, was like when we had to be separated, because we're spending so much time together like every day, and then there were certain days where like if they weren't filming, we'd have to be separated, him and I'm like,
Yeah.
we die together, we stay together. Like I just
That
was the hardest. That was the hard. I was always like, if you're not Riley, don't knock on my door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To, separate yourself and just not be around the person that you want to be with, especially when you hit it off like how we hit it off on the first date. It's like, okay, I think I found my person, so I'm gonna just stay right over there. And it's like, oh, wait.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was probably the most difficult thing.
There was never a question. Anything that you would have done differently looking back?
Not a thing.
No regrets here.
Stand aside everything that happened.
Yeah.
There's got to be some relief for you two now being able to talk about it and share your happiness with the world.
Oh yeah, so excited about that. The minute we could, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels good to finally be able to you're no longer in secret. You can come out, and I have her here in New York now. She hasn't, been in New York and been able to explore. So I can't wait to get her out there and show her all of the places. I have a couple secret spots that I want to show her that I'm not going to tell her because it's supposed to be a surprise. But yeah, that's the type of stuff that I'm looking for.
Just you got to hit up one food truck. Just that, you got to do it. It's a New York thing. All right, congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.